Okay, here we are at the track. It's a lovely morning. You know, sun is just coming up. It's been dry the past week, so we are good to go. And yeah, I'm joined by the boy himself. What's your at, mate?
That one rider.
Yeah, there you go. I'll put that on the screen. But yeah, my dad is already here. He's got garage number 21, I think.
You mean Kelvin, not your dad?
Kelvin, yeah, he's not saved as dad in my phone. He's saved as Kelvin. But yeah, so let's get into the garage. There's my bike already in. See if shit survived. Yep, all good. Is there fuel everywhere?
That's what we can smell.
Oh, okay, that's... fuck's sake. Right, that's what I've been smelling then.
Tyres and stuff as well.
Oh, joy. Right. So, got the 750. Looking tidy. And there's my one. Looking dirty as fuck. What's on my seat? Oh, I got a card, look at that. I fucking 6 that.
There you go.
Right, what are we doing now then, mate? We're getting your shit heap out.
My Rars Claw bike. The one you scratched, by the way.
I didn't fucking scratch it, mate.
My frame's got
You're fucking stupid. Right, while they're getting their stuff out of the van, just go have a little look down at the track. Fucking ton of birds. But yeah, fucking looks like it's going to be a wonderful day. Sun is just coming up. So yeah. Right, finish setting up and then yeah, I'll check back in. Okay, so past noise test, green sticker on, just getting the bike on paddocks and then yeah, gonna get the tyre warmers on. The 636 passed noise test somehow. What did you do, a 102?
102.
Right on the limit. And then hopefully you do this at lunch, or like maybe they'd want you to do it now. I don't know.
I might go back in about like 35 minutes and retest for this one
because you wanted,
likely,
yeah, you wanted to take 2 bikes on, so.
Yeah.
But they both got baffles, so nice. And yeah, getting the warmers on in a sec, and then it'll be hours time, session 1, gang shit.
Yeah, someone has warmers.
Yeah, you got fucking, what is it, Pilot Power, the most dog shit tyre.
I don't know what the
These are fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you're just gonna have to see what it's like. I don't actually know what's on the front. Fuck knows what they are. Like a road fall. But yeah, see you at the first session. Okay, maybe you can hear me, maybe not. But yeah, just had the first session. Went pretty well. Not a lot to report, you know. Everyone's just getting back into it, it seems. But we did have a red flag, so that wasn't fun. But yeah, the bike's chilling on the warmers. And yeah, we're ready for session 2. I think I might put the GoPros on the bike in maybe session 3 when I'm fully warmed up. And yeah, we'll go from there. Session 2 done, getting into it a whole lot more, feeling pretty confident. Yeah, gonna chuck the GoPros on for session 3, and then yeah, I don't know what else to say, to be honest. The bike's feeling good. It's really nice going out with tyre warmers on because you feel a lot more confident. Huh?
They can't hear you.
The fucking mic's right here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, look, it's right there. Like, how was that for you?
So much more comfortable on the R1.
Yeah.
So much more comfortable on the R1.
Yeah, it's looking good.
This thing is big.
How are you getting on with the S22s? Or 23s?
Much better.
Yeah.
I much prefer them to Michelin's.
I was going to say, had you timed yourself?
She did.
What were your times?
So last time I came in, I was getting like my best time was 101.
Yeah.
But that was quite inconsistent. It was between 101 and 104.
Okay.
Today I've been consistent 102 down to 101.
Okay.
So I reckon this next
You can crack it.
sub-minute.
I'm going to put my GoPros on and maybe I'll time some. I don't know. I'm not really that bothered. But no, it feels good being in Inters. The pace is so much nicer.
Yeah, you can consistently push yourself a bit more.
Yeah.
As a novice, you are like, I'm stuck behind a couple people that are slow.
Yeah.
But like, when we left after the crash,
Yeah.
it felt quite nice. 'Cause I was up front,
Yeah, you were.
and I didn't feel like I was constantly being overtaken.
Because we've had 2 red flags, literally, 1 in each session.
Yeah.
So both sessions we've had to stop and go back out, which is a bit shit, but
It's annoying for me because by the time my tyres are warm, I'm getting back in.
yeah, you're just getting into it.
Leaving this in the sun for a bit definitely helps.
Yeah, free tyre warmers.
What can I say? Tyre warmers.
Gonna do a fuel up and then yeah, I'll chuck the GoPros on and yeah, I'll do a couple of laps with a bit of commentary. Should be good, yeah. It was just a random slick. But no, I'm very happy with the tyre wear on the Rosso Corsa 4s. I think I've got the PSI right. I'm about 32 hot and they are, you know, not bubbling up too much, which is kind of what I'm after. You know, you don't want all that residue, too much tyre coming off. But yeah. That was session 3. The GoPro on the front of my bike cut out. It did that when I lent it to my mates recently, so I'm going to ditch that and I'm going to just use this GoPro here so I can put it on the front. But this one that I'm recording with now was here, so that got me just fine. But I've also whacked on the Insta360 X5. I'll give you a little look at the tyres as well. Hopefully you can see that. But the wear's really nice. Like, there's nothing excessive other than, you know, at the edge, which is fine. I think same on the front as well. Yeah, I mean the front's not bubbling up as much, but obviously that's to be expected. So, but yeah, bike's all looking good. It's time for a bit of lunch now. Got the kettle on the paddocks, but yeah, Josh is having a good time on the R1, and yeah, basically gonna have a little bit of lunch. Let's go look down here. So this is intermediate group 2. They got a nice pace to them. Hoping we're probably about that pace, I'd assume. You know, there's not a lot of difference between the groups. You know, there's some very fast ones, and then there's some very slow ones, and there's people in between. But no, I'm feeling good on the ZX10. 3 sessions, and I think I've only been overtaken 3 times, which is a lot less than I thought I would be overtaken. So yeah, feeling really good. But yeah, time for some lunch. Check in with our photographer, videographer, see how she's doing. She's been up at Paddock Hill on the hairpin or whatever. Druids or something like that. Yeah, she's been up there taking photos and videos. So yeah, very excited to see how they come out. Quick little fuel up, and then yeah, after lunch we'll be out again. That was session 4. Actually came in early because I was getting a traction control error. Basically coming down the hill after a straight, it was giving me no power, and I had this little light, which is the SKTRC, so the Kawasaki traction control whatever, flashing, yeah, alongside no power. So it happened twice. Second time I was like, oh, I'll just come in, because yeah, get really slow up the top of the hill. I'm going to do a little bit of troubleshooting, and hopefully it fixes itself. But other than that, it was a good session. Caught up with the old man again, so yeah, a bit of troubleshooting, then camera's back on as session number 5. him. I want to hit his crash. Alright, so Josh just crashed on the 636. Just come past him. And it was another bike as well, so I'm not sure what happened there. No, keep hitting up those two bikes. Yeah. Where's the other person?
Oh, I think he got up.
Oh.
Yeah, he got up, but he's got on the wall.
Because I came past him, quite clean. Way before that though. Do we go back to the start? Yeah.
They're only 15 minutes.
Luckily not on that.
Where at?
Just coming out of Clearway.
Oh.
Yeah, there was another bike, like literally right next to it, so I don't know. Not sure. He was alright, he was sat up though. Proper shit. Luckily it weren't that.
Fucking hell, yeah.
It's
crashed! What? He's crashed!
Where?
Clearways!
No! I told him don't fucking push.
Luckily it weren't that.
I said to him, do not push. Go out there, learn the fucking corners and make them happen.
There's another bike on So now I'm going to play the crash that Josh had on his 636. I will say two things. Thank fuck it wasn't the R1. And don't ride with dog shit tyres on the track. So his tyres were 6 years old, probably dry rotted, and they are sports touring tyres. So they were, you know, read the dot, yeah, 6 years old, Michelin Pilot Powers. You know, I said it earlier in the video, these are a dog shit tyre, so. Yeah, you got fucking, what is it, Pilot Power? The most dog shit tyre.
I don't know what the
These are fine. There's a bit of foreshadowing there. I had told him multiple times he was, you know, he was prepared to ride on them. Oh, actually, one more thing, you know, third thing. He is fine. I will go over what happened to him after on a bit of voiceover, but yeah, he is fine. So yeah, I'll play the crash now. So yeah, didn't really know what happened on the day, but you know, having reviewed the footage, spoken to people, blah blah blah. Yeah, loss of traction because the tyres are shit and probably on the throttle a little bit too early coming out of clearways. It was his fault. We thought on the day that maybe it was that red bike, you know, because I saw two bikes in the gravel, and you know, I didn't want to think it was my mate's fault. I'd always think, oh yeah, it's the other guy's fault, what a dick. But no, it was Josh's fault, and the red bike behind him must have target fixated, went into the gravel with him, you know, massive shame. Yeah, just a big shame, but at least it wasn't the R1, you know, at least it was the cheaper bike that he bought with the intention of taking on the track and not being too distraught if he crashed it. But yeah, he had a massive concussion. His pista as well was mullered. Luckily he didn't wear a shark. He was reserving the shark for the R1 and the pista for the 636. So yeah, pista was mashed. The suit did an amazing job. It was an Alpine style suit. Minimal damage on it, you know, just some scratches. Probably could use it again, you know, there's no rips in it. His bike came back in. I will be showing that after the 6th session. And yeah, massive concussion. He did not know what planet he was on. He was asking me why both his bikes were there. I said, you know, you took both bikes today. He said, why is my R1 here? I said, you've been riding the R1 all morning. And he was like, did I crash my R1? I said, no, it's there, mate. It's fine. It's on paddocks. You crashed the 636. Sat him down, and then medical came and took him away for further examination. And then, yeah, he went to the nearest hospital where he got bloods and checked him out and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, he is fine. So yeah, moving on to my 6th session. I actually didn't want to go out after seeing him come off. You know, it kind of spooked me a bit, but I said, fuck it. You know, last one of the year, last session of the year. So got out, And yeah, I was just sticking behind Dad. I was recording him just so he could see his body position. And yeah, we were both taking it quite easy. And then I sent it past him and went really wide at the top of the hairpin and thought I was coming off. But no, I was all right. And yeah, we then got a red at the end again. So our 5th red flag of the day. That's the fucking 5th red flag of the day. Came in, we were, you know, waiting to go back out, and I was half expecting it to just be an in lap and then we're done. But no, they literally just sent us straight back in through the emergency entrance or whatever it was. So yeah, that concluded all of my sessions for the day. Alright, that was session 6 cut short, and that is it for the day. So I'm gonna get all my gear off, start packing stuff away, and I'll catch you in a bit. Alright, I've had to use the Insta360 as the GoPro has tapped out. But yeah, that is me done with Brands Hatch Indy circuit. Kept it right way up. And yeah, it was a really good day. Had a great time. Happy with the tyres, you know, right over to the edge. Picking off all the fluffy bits. Yeah, bike was really good, minus the traction control issue, which I sorted by resetting the dash, and then I put it in traction control 2 or something like that, and it was fine. It also helped staying in 3rd gear after the straight. But I'll show Josh's bike and the condition of that. So yeah, the crank fucked. The sliders did take some of it, but you know, snapped footrest. This is a bit fucked. The bars hit the frame, and then yeah, the bars are all out of whack. And this side come off a bit better. Still been in the gravel. I actually looked back on my 360 cam and found out that I did see the crash. And basically, yeah, I think he just lost traction on his rear because these are quite old tyres. They're not the best for tracking. They're called Pilot Power 2s. Fuck knows when the dot is on them. There you go. When's the dot? I don't know what that is off the top of my head, but I'll work it out. So I think they're pretty old. But yeah, really unfortunate. So he's actually gone to the hospital now for a concussion. So I'm just packing up all his stuff, getting it in the van, and I'm gonna take it back for him. But yeah, he was he was up and walking. I'll put in the crash video as well, and I'll put him walking back. It was only on clearways, like down there, and he literally walked back. I'll see if I can find that on the camera. But yeah, he walked back, sat him down. He did not know what planet he was on because he thought he was on this, or he thought he crashed this or something. Sat him down, and then medical took him, and now he's gone to the hospital. But yeah, now just basically gonna get the bikes loaded in the van, and then in the rented van as well, that one, and I'll get on the road. I'll probably do a little breakdown while I'm in the van, because I think it's just going to be me in there, because he's at the hospital and his missus is also at the hospital. So I'll ring them, see what's what. But yeah, I'll catch you in a sec. Alright, I'm going to do the breakdown on voiceover because the audio on the recording that I did in the van was crap. But yeah, fantastic day at Brands Hatch. Last track day of the year for me. And it might actually be the last day on the ZX10R, because seeing Josh come off, you know, you realise how quickly it can all go wrong. And I would hate to bin my ZX10R on the track. I am in two minds about it, because one, I'm thinking, yeah, it's a very fast bike. This is what it's made for. This is what it excels at. And the other part of me is, you know, I don't want to sling 8 grand down the track and have to rebuild it and have to not have a road bike, basically, because yeah, it's predominantly a road bike. I get all my content on it for my channels, so yeah, that would suck. So yeah, maybe I'll be looking for a nice cheap track bike in the winter. I've seen some absolute dog 600s for like £1,200, really tatty, but you know, that is kind of what I'm after. Something that I can really push, really learn on, and not be too concerned about if I come off. And yeah, so bit of a shame that that happened for Josh, but he honestly took it like an absolute champ. He was literally riding his Grom about the next day, I heard. So he will come back bigger, better next year. He's planning to rebuild the 636, possibly full track it, and he is definitely getting some better tyres and probably some tyre warmers as well. But yeah, just a final shout out to our photographer. Her name is Moto Phoenix. She got some great photos and videos on the day. Obviously, shout out to my dad for always being a massive help, you know, loading the bikes, just being there for support, and not coming back past me when I've overtaken him. But yeah, hopefully see you next year for more track day videos. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow my other socials, let me know if you enjoyed this video, all of that stuff. And yeah, catch you next time.